Hey y'all, welcome to Happy Art Creations and welcome to my today. I'm glad you're spending it with me. I'm learning new things. I'm learning to have fun and be free, but practice makes perfect, and so I'm still practicing on my new enhanced modified. It's not mine. It's got a bunch of other people on here. Cindy Vanderbean influenced, Milky Way Art has influenced, Blue Thistle Art. Those people have influenced me to do this, and lots of other people who have started the blooms and doing them. Okay, so lots of people. I'm just doing it my way. This is an 8x10 classic collection from Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby. Okay, it's an 8x10 oval. So as on my last one, I had some things that I learned, but first we're going to go over my paints. I don't know if I'm going to use all these colors. I'm only using 4+1 pigment plus my cell activator. I'm using Winsor Blue. I am using Quinacridone Magenta. I have Dioxazine Purple in the acrylic ink. I said alcohol ink, I think, last time. It's acrylic ink. My cell activator is Payne's Gray. Golden's Payne's Gray with just a dot of the Oxide Black from Golden. And I say just a dot because I didn't want it to be black. I'm kind of centering this. I am thinking there's kind of a frame underneath here. I've already got this. These are Paint in the Keister too. As you can see, my thing's already, but they've got like this, I don't know what that is, a wood board or something around the oval. And really your paint is that if it's still wet on from the last one, it's going to stick really good. I always put just a touch on one side so that when I do my spinning, it doesn't spin all over the place. I am pouring in my concrete, or spinning in my concrete mixing pan that I got from Lowe's. You can find that there. Been using it a while, and you can also put bars across. Next time I use the bars, I'll show you what I'm talking about, okay? Anyhow, one thing I've learned, and I learned this, I think, from Milky Way Art, is not to put too much paint in the middle. And my last one turned out wonderful. You probably have already seen that video by using that technique. All right? So last time I kind of dripped paint where I didn't want it across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my lid. I'm going to put some in the middle. I need more than that, so trust me, it's not that. I love this little spoon. This was part of a cooking set that I got at the dollar store. Sometimes my grandkids never get what is intended for them. Alright, that might be too much for right now, okay? So hang on just a sec, let me put this over here. Alright, that is just my Color Play Classic, ready to paint. And before I get started, I think I am just myself going to pull it down this way. I'll pull it down that way, bring it back to the middle so I can pour it here to this side a little bit, and down in the middle. And then I'm going to spin it, but I kind of want it to even it out a little bit so that it would spin and be more even. It does matter, kind of, sort of, maybe. Don't you love my absolutes? Kind of, sort of, maybe. Alright, and it does have big old giant bubbles, so I'm just going to see. Oh, there we go. Sometimes they pop on their own. Sometimes you can take your canvas and just kind of go bunk, lift it up and just kind of put it down. I'm not going to do that now, but I am going to spin. And I'm going to hopefully let it cover my sides and do its thing. Even if it's not exact, I'm not worried about that, okay? I want the middle of my canvas to have less paint on because of the project that I'm doing. I want it to move from the inside. I want my blooms to be where I want them to be, and I'm just trying to move that down a little bit. I can add more paint there when it's time. So I'm not even going to worry about that too much, other than I always have this thing about paint goes to paint, and if you don't have enough paint on the sides, it doesn't like to flow. So that's all I'm doing here. Might take my spoon that still has some, just because maybe I just want it to be there. I want it to look right. Okay, there. And no, I'm not OCD at all. There we go. Oh, Lord have mercy, if you could see my art room. Sometimes it gets real nice and neat, and then I get it real organized. And, you know, my personality, it doesn't stay that long. And I try really hard, but I guess there's more important things in life than keeping it. Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying, right? Alright. This isn't quite centered. I do want it a little bit more centered. Okay. Oh, my gosh. That is pretty. Alright, so I think I'm going to make my blooms. I was kind of thinking of doing offset, but I'm not. I think I'm just going to go around the sides like this, kind of in the middle. Kind of where that little beam is here in the middle, okay? Last one I didn't use pink, so I think I'm going to use some of this pink. And, maybe the purple. Or I am going to use the green, which is light olive green from Liquitex. Which one do I want? If I use the blue, I will get the purple. We'll see. I'm going to make it a pink bloom. So maybe start like here, 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 and then kind of fill it in. These are going to be tiny, little tiny blooms. They're going to spread. You don't need too much. I have put too much paint on many a time and wondered why it didn't work out. Let me get a little bit more. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I didn't quite have enough. And I'm only doing this just so that I can show some symmetry when I add the other ones, okay? Do, 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 do. And these here I might make a little smaller. How about that? Why not, right? We have snow today here in Middle Tennessee. And it has been snowing. It snowed basically all night. But it's not a light and it's not expected to stay. But, you know. Alright, we're going to do... Maybe I'll add a little blue. I'll do blue and purple. Why not? If I can get my blue to come out. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's going to blow off, so I'm not going to worry about that. Everybody's enjoying their day. It's kind of crazy. My dogs have been crazy too. My little dorgies, half dachshund, half corgi. They are so much fun. I totally am blessed to have them. But they are funny. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. They are characters. And, yeah, let's do that dachshund. Might have too much of those blooms, but we'll let them be the biggers. Anyhow, we've got these little piggies that you can find at Walmart. And they make, they're squishy, they're soft and squishy. And up until just recently, we've had it like a pink one forever. And they weren't able to kill it. They weren't able to break. So finally, they have learned how to bite the tail off. And lo and behold, I did not know this, but inside there was some fuzz. And I don't know about you, but you know, dogs like that fuzz. You give them that fuzz, they're gonna go like, yeah. All right, y'all. Anyhow, they love it. And they have, I was wondering where that fuzz came from, and it was them making their mess. All right. And why am I putting the green there? I kind of want to have it as my leaf, kind of. And more up against the blue and not the purple. And then I'm going to put some gold. Oops, not my thing. So back to the piggy, the dogs have another one, and they haven't figured out if they bite the tail off, they can get what they're trying. So far I have succeeded in keeping my art room pet free. Doesn't mean that I don't come in here, because my cats like to come. They follow you. They're sneaky, you know, cats are sneaky, right? Alright, and I'm putting this gold because when I blow, I want it to be pretty. And none of those other paints have any iridescent to it. So this is 24 karat gold Naked Fusion pigment. If you haven't tried them, they're really, really beautiful pigments. Very cost effective, and that's what I'm needing. So anyhow, and the black, or not the black, my cell activator, you know, when you blow that over that gold, it just, So again, my cell activator is the Payne's Gray with a touch of, I don't even know how to say how much. It's just very little, very little. Now, these are not going to be big blooms, y'all, but this is not a big canvas. Okay. All right. Now, because I use wood conditioner in my cell activator, y'all, I make sure that I stir it every time, because there's like an oil or something in it that makes it work like the regular Floetrol or Australian Floetrol. So let me go ahead and put my cell activator. Ooh, don't want it there. Don't want too much on these littler ones, but are they really little anymore? I don't know. And I think my other cell activator, this has been tweaked too, was thinner, and my paint is pretty much like the consistency that I had before, pretty much. So again, I'm messing with some recipes, y'all, and I'll get them in there. The one I used before worked fine. I think my cell activator was definitely too thin, and that it needed okay, I think I just got paint on the side of my face. I'm going to take my glasses off. Got my hair pulled back. I'm going to bring this up to me. I also will probably use it. This right here is a turkey baster, but it makes it easier to blow. Sometimes you need, especially on these little guys. But to get my initials, let's bring it up. I'm not worried about my sides. Oh, pretty. I think I might need some of that white paint that I was telling you about for blowing over. So, let me just go around. Oops, you saw me miss that, huh? Not much. Not much. Okay. I'm going to bring it back up. That's pretty though. Look at that. It went explosion. Now your breath should be just over the top of the black and make it race across your colors. Doesn't have to be perfect. I am going to fine tune. It's kind of hard to show you what I'm doing. There's no rush, and sometimes I get in a rush. Okay. Now, let me get my little ditty. And I might, I didn't think about it, I think I am going to put some of the green right there. Put some cell activator because I did that, and or some gold too, and I did that on the last one. That turned out really pretty. So if you notice, my pigments and all my other colors are quite thick. Alright, and you want them thicker for this. That's what I was told, that's what I'm doing. Alright, now I'll get just a touch. Here, here, and here. I'm going to use my little Now that blob right there, I'm not sure how I'm going to like that, but there's some dark spots, and right here I can blow more. Remember, try not to blow too hard. If it starts looking muddy, then stop. Okay, I don't like that little spot in the middle, but and I might. I'm kind of afraid to mess with it, but I might put some black or cell activator. That is not good. I'm gonna stop. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. That might be one that I maybe do some modifying in. Okay? Alright. They are pretty. They're not real bloom-like. Oh, we'll see. I'm trying to make it more bloom-like, but they're not going to be, and I don't want to ruin up the cells, so we're just going to leave it. And I'll be back in just a minute because these have got to come from the middle where they're kind of sitting in the middle. Okay, so hang on just a sec and I'll be right back. All right. Okay, now these are mostly all up, and so what I'm going to do now is I started here in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and just modify. This here is just a simple tiny crochet hook. It works perfectly. It was my grandma's, so anyhow, I'm using it. I don't like this, so my first thing is I want to figure out. Now there's cells that have come up right there. So let's see how pretty we can make that. Let's just, you know, fix it up. Try to be careful. I don't want to do too much. There. I think I overdid it. So then I'm going to spin it. Maybe my colors, I don't know. Oh, that's pretty right there. I love this one. Why not, right? That one's turned out pretty. Have I gotten them all? Not this ugly one. I'm just not sure. I'm hoping that little piece right there goes off because I don't like it. Alright. So, now we're into the spinning mode. Here, let's kind of track that up there. Alright. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Okay. Oh my, look at that, y'all. They almost look like leaves. I could have used more paint, I think. Lesson learned, right? For some reason, I feel like it's not where it needs to be. Yeah. Here we go. I don't know how I feel. Now this sounds crazy. I don't know how I feel about all these big fat white lines in it. Maybe after I modify again? I don't know. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. To me, I'm not a big fan of this. So I think I'm going to stop. We'll go one more time this way. This takes time, y'all. Let me look at it. Let me modify and just see. Okay, I'm not a fan. So no screaming loud when I just go ahead here and want to scrape it, because that's what's going to happen. I'm just not a fan of this, y'all. Alright, here we go. That's simple. Not worried about the sides at all. That's simple. Okay. Where is my trash? Right there, and I need another paper towel. Oh, y'all, it's not always as easy as it seems, but if you don't like it, don't keep it. Okay? Don't keep it. Canvases cost way too much to do that. So, oops, there's that trash can. Alright, in all reality, the paint that's over here, that's all that's there other than the stuff that flipped off. I don't have a whole lot of paint. So, let me get my paint. We're going to start again. Give it a first, you don't succeed, what? Try again. Alright. We'll bring that over here. I'll just to get the paint on. Okay? My can is right to my right, literally right to my right. And anyhow, and I am going to add more paint and maybe less blooms, maybe. All right. I will add more paint to this. All right. And I'm going to, let's call it less, modify. I think I did too much. That might have worked out perfect. Let's go my spin the other way. Yeah, I can never spin that way right. I am kind of a lefty, and I use my right to do that motion. You know, the old story. Back in the day, I'm old enough to where they didn't like left-handed people or kids, and so they thought something was wrong with you, and so they switched you. So I'm really very ambidextrous. They made me right-handed, so that's what I do. That looks gorgeous. And at the end, I'm going to add more paint around the sides. So I think the three colors I wasn't a fan of. So I think, well, let's see, what color was my last one? Was it mostly purple? Was it the purples or the blues? It was mostly blue. So I think I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to do purple, green, and gold. Okay? I am going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blooms. That's it. More paint and more strategic. Not worried about that. Might be putting too much. Okay, 1. Kind of put that far out, didn't I? That's going to go off. Okay, more in the center here. I'm not looking for perfect. Not at all. Not looking for perfect. I just want to keep it simple. There we go. Dioxazine purple, acrylic ink, and the pouring medium. Okay, that's the purple. Now I'm going to do the green. And if you don't like this right here, you can always, most of the time, kind of dot it up like that. That's kind of, and it'll cover up. Alright, I didn't put one in the middle. Kind of afraid to. But I think I'll put, how about some green? that. Gold. I am thinking. I get quiet. Okay. Cell activator. Right there. Cell activator right there. Cell activator right there. Oops. Set that aside. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna lift that up because I need to. I'm gonna blow. Hang on. Okay, I put it, I think, too close, but to the edge. I don't know. We shall see. I'm gonna keep trying until I get it. Let me blow a little bit with this. Trying to blow soft, and I'm getting it a little bit hard because the white's showing through. So, of course, this has to wait, so I'm going to stop and I'll be back in just a few minutes, okay? Okay, y'all, I added a few little dots here and there, so I started modifying just those. I haven't gotten to any of these. I'm going to try to do less, okay? And I'm finding doing less is hard for me. And I love the way these look, but I need to bring it out just a little. And it's the lines, I think, that I'm seeing that I don't like. So, I don't know about this. I'd rather do less than too much, so. might have been pressing down too hard with my tool here. And I'm trying to bring it all together in these areas that didn't quite, you know, bloom. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to call that done. I like that better. I'm going to bring that up for you to see up close. It is gorgeous. Kind of pansy-esque. Alright, so here we go. Did I add any paint on the sides? Remember, I want that paint. I want my thing to flow, but I don't want too much, so. Alright, I can't go any closer. Y'all ready? Let me get this, there we go. Here we go, a little spin, just to get it started. Already looks prettier, I can tell. You see why I'm talking about sometimes less is best? It is pretty. Let me go the other direction. I like the way the center looks. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Do I need to spin any more? I know the sides that I added extra. See, that's the benefit of spinning some of your paint off already. You don't have a whole lot to spin off. And you make sure that your paint that you're using, one more time the other way, and I'm gonna might do a little bit. This is much prettier. I love this. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Alright, so not doing much. Okay, not much at all. Oops. Trying to soften some of it, like this is like a sharp edge, see it? Or hard edge. And again, you know how I am, I don't like those hard edges. I'll stop because I usually mess up when I mess with stuff like that. Kind of breaking it up a little. See right here, this is kind of blobby. So breaking it up brings some white in, see? And then it gives it a whole different look there now. All I'm doing is breaking it up a little. Not much. Should I stop? Let me spin it. Now that looks disconnected. So how can I make that better? Maybe like that. Okay. Alright, y'all. I think I like it. Let me bring it up to you. I'm sorry this video is going to be long. but it is gorgeous, and I'm very happy with this one. Now you see why I didn't like that other one, right? Okay, y'all, if you like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to share it with your friends, I'll let you, honest. And go ahead and subscribe if you're not. Hit the notification bell for all videos so that you can find out when I'm going to be uploading more videos to YouTube. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so very much. I'm very grateful. All right, everybody, go out today, find a way, spark some happy in other people's hearts, smile, encourage, cheer them on. They can do it. Life's hard right now, so it's best that we all kind of team up and try to help each other out. All right, y'all. Love you bunches. I'll see you next time here on Happi Art Creations. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. Goodbye now.